December isn't just the end of the year, wild one. It's a gateway to deep magic, to powerful rituals, and to celestial alignments that can transform your life. So stay tuned because I am about to share with you how you can harness the energies of Yule, the Winter Solstice, and December's astrological events to create a truly enchanted month. Welcome to the Wild and Untamed channel. I am Emma Louise Dyson. I am your guide to magic and nature. And today we are going to dive into December's transformative energy and also discover how to make it the most magical month yet. So I don't know about you, but December is a month of dualities, right? We have certainly here in the UK, long, dark nights, but at the same time, that is paired with the promise of returning light, right? It is a time for reflection. It is a time for rest. You only have to look out in nature and you can see the animals are starting to hibernate, and we can really tap into this energy. And most importantly, it is a time of magic. So let's start by aligning with the wheel of the year and the magic of Yule. I'm going to be creating a whole video just on Yule, but today we're going to just touch on it briefly. So Yule is such a potent and sacred time. It marks the rebirth of the sun, and it reminds us that even in the darkest of times, the light is never too far away. So this is a season for reflection. It is a season for honoring the cycles of death and rebirth. And it's also a time for planting the seeds of what you want to grow in the months ahead. There are so many beautiful ways to celebrate Yule. You could craft a Yule log to burn. You could decorate your home with evergreens for protection and abundance. Or you could just create a very simple ritual to honor the return of the light. Personally, for me, I love using this time to pause and to reflect and to really realign my energy with the natural rhythms of the earth. And if you're wondering like how you can really get started, or if you want to learn how to dive deeper into the magic of Yule, make sure that you check back next week because I'll be sharing a full video all about the traditions, the rituals, and the ways that you can honor this sacred season in your own practice. So next up, the winter solstice, also known as midwinter. Just saying those words is magical to me. It is the longest night, it is the shortest day, and it is a real moment of stillness before the light begins to return. It's a powerful time to pause, to reflect, and to honor the turning of the wheel of the year. And this sacred day is all about balance, but it's all about transition as well. So it is a real perfect time for you to release what no longer serves you and to welcome the light and the hope of the new cycle ahead. And some of my favorite ways to celebrate can be quite simple. They include lighting candles to symbolize the rebirth of the sun and welcoming back the light. I love to journal about what I'm leaving behind and also what I'm going to be stepping into. And I also like to spend some quiet time in nature. It is cold and wet and dark, but it is beautiful to just reconnect with the energy of Mother Earth. The beauty of the winter solstice is that it really invites us to slow down, to trust in the cycles of life, even when things maybe feel a little bit dark. And it's also a reminder that light always returns, and so does your power. So however you choose to honor this day, make it your own, right? Your own magic, your own moment, your own intentions, whatever feels right to you. December 2024 is rich with celestial events as well that can also really enhance your magical practice. So let's explore how to align with these astrological celestial energies. So first of all, the new moon, which is when I am recording this right now, that is the dark moon on the 1st of December. So if you're watching this on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, you can still really tap into the energy of the new moon. For me personally, I work with the dark moon differently to the new moon. So what I'm going to share with you now is all about new moon energy, and it's a new moon in Sagittarius. So this encourages exploration, setting intentions for growth, and really embracing new philosophies in your life as well. So this is a phase that is perfect for initiation journeys. So both a physical journey or a spiritual journey. It is the perfect time for rituals that are aimed at expanding horizons and new beginnings. So tap into that energy with your magical workings. We then have the full moon in Gemini on the 15th of December. So this is all about, the full moon in Gemini is all about emphasizing communication, adaptability, and also intellectual pursuits as well. So it's an ideal time for any kind of spells and rituals that are focused on enhancing clarity in communication. So if we're wanting to learn something, or if we are wanting to create more social connections, work with this full moon. And I would encourage you to pair different herbs and crystals in your rituals that also enhance communication. So think about anything associated with the throat chakra, so your blue gemstones, maybe something like sodalite, for example, that is known as the poet's stone. This is going to really help, as I said, to enhance clarity in communication. We then have the winter solstice, right? Which I have mentioned. The sun enters Capricorn on December the 21st. And this marks the sun's entry into Capricorn. And also it symbolizes this time of reflection, of discipline, of setting long-term goals. Capricorn is all about discipline, and this is a really powerful moment for very grounding rituals and also planning for the upcoming year ahead. We then have another new moon, which is on the 30th of December. Before that, though, of course, we have my birthday on Christmas Eve. And then we also have Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. But we have this new moon in Capricorn on the 30th of December. And this is a potent time for setting intentions that are related to career, structure, long-term ambitions. Like, this phase really supports your rituals and your magical workings that are focused on manifesting stability, discipline, and practical achievements. So there we go, folks. By aligning your magical practice with these astrological events, you're adding different layers of energy into your magical practice, and you're harnessing the cosmic energies to enhance your spiritual journey. So winter might seem like a quiet time in nature, but there is still so much magic to be found. And if you know where to look, you can really enhance your magical practice. This is the season to really connect with the earth and its most introspectiveness, and it is a time to really embrace the stillness and to listen deeply to the wisdom around you. And one of my favorite ways to connect with Mother Earth in the winter, well, all year round really, is through foraging. So even in the colder months, you might think, well, there's no leaves on the trees, there's nothing around that you can forage. But even during the colder months, you can find treasures like pine needles that you can make for teas and infusions. You could gather holly for protection spells, or mistletoe for creating talismans for love and for unity. And winter greenery, really is beautiful to bring into your home this time of the year, because it really carries the energy of resilience and renewal, right? So while everything is going within and the leaves are falling off the trees and nature is kind of retiring and going inward, the winter greenery is resilient and still alive and fresh. So this is beautiful to add into your home, and it's perfect for adding to your magical practice as well. So I want to encourage you, take a mindful walk through the woods or even your local park, and just notice how nature rests and restores itself. And bring some of this energy into your home by maybe creating an altar with seasonal finds, or simply meditating with Earth's quiet energy. And remember, magic doesn't have to be big or elaborate. You don't need all of the things. It's all about intention, and it's all about connection. So winter, it may seem like a quiet time in nature, but there's still so much magic to be found. And I just love connecting and going out and foraging and taking mindful walks this time of the year. So if mistletoe intrigues you, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. And if you've got value from this, please give it a like, a thumbs up. It means the world to me. And I'll be sharing a video all about the magical properties of mistletoe in the upcoming weeks. So do make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you would like to know more about that. I've personally never really thought of January as the new year, right? For me, you know, the Earth's cycles, they are kind of marked by the turning of the seasons and the rhythms of nature, rather than what we see on the calendar. But if you do follow the calendar, then December really is the perfect time to reflect and to release, and to also set the tone for what's to come. And one of the most transformative practices of this season is cord cutting. So this isn't just about letting go of what no longer serves you. It's about reclaiming your energy. It's about reclaiming your sovereignty. So if you're new to cord cutting, or you really want to deepen your practice, check out my video, 3 ways to perform a cord cutting ritual, where I guide you through simple but powerful techniques. And I will make sure that I tag that in this video for you. And don't forget as well to download my free cord cutting bundle. This includes a full moon cord cutting ritual, a guided meditation, and a workbook to help you to release what no longer serves you. So, beautiful energy, going in, resting, relaxing, taking some time for some introspection. But let's have another just kind of quick look at some of the celestial energies. So let's start with the new moon in Sagittarius. So the energy for this is bold and adventurous and unapologetically expansive. So you can use this energy to set intentions that scare you a little bit. These are the ones that are going to really stretch you out of your comfort zone, and they're going to align you with the version of you that you want to step into, that you are stepping into. So I would encourage you on the new moon, during the new moon, light your candle, whisper your intentions into the flame, and let its glow carry your dreams out into the universe. And as the winter solstice draws near, take time to honor your own cycles, right? Reflect on the past year, not just on what you've achieved, but on who you've become. What lessons have shaped you? What truths have you uncovered? This isn't about rushing into the next thing. It's about breath. It's about taking that breath and really honoring your journey and trusting that the seeds that you plant right now will bloom in their own time. I love it. So December, perfect time to infuse your daily life with magic. The energy of the season really invites us to go inward, but it also invites creativity and connection and reflection. So yeah, it's the perfect time to craft your own rituals and to create your own traditions as well. On the subject of that, let's just touch on that briefly. One of my favorite ways to bring magic into your home is through handmade gifts. So you could create spell jars for abundance, herbal sachets for protection, charms that are infused with your intention. And these make beautiful and meaningful offerings to your loved ones, even to yourself, right? Gift yourself, you deserve it. Another simple but really powerful practice is working with seasonal herbs. So I touched on this briefly, but pine, holly, cinnamon, these all carry the energies of protection and warmth, but also prosperity as well. So you can use some of these in teas. Make sure that you can drink them and they're not toxic, but you could use them in teas and spells, or as part of your altar to really align you with the season's magic. And don't forget as well to really honor the elements. You know, winter is ruled by the element of earth and also water, both of which can really invite very grounding energy and introspection. So why not light a candle and just meditate on the element that feels most present in your life right now? And ask yourself, like, how is it supporting you? And where might you need more balance in your life? This season isn't about perfection. It's not about elaborate rituals. It's about finding magic in the mundane, the small and the sacred moments. So whether that's lighting a candle, whether it's sipping on some tea that you've brewed with a little magical touch, just trust your instincts, follow your heart, and let the season guide you. So there we go, folks. That is a little bit about A Witch's Guide to December. But before I go, I have something very special for you. I've already mentioned this. It is the cord cutting bundle. You'll find the link below, along with a link to 3 ways to perform a cord cutting ritual, which is one of the videos that I did quite recently here on YouTube. And if you enjoyed this guide, please make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss the upcoming video on mistletoe magic and celebrating Yule. And I would also love to hear from you in the comments. What is your favorite way to celebrate this magical season? Do let me know below. So thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, you are the magic, and this is a season where you can really take that time to shine. So stay wild, stay untamed, and stay cool, won't you? I'll see you in the next video.